Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquareStang is dusty, but been working on it a little bit. Got the bumper lines a little better to the fenders. Aftermarket stuff, man, it just ain't what it's supposed to be. Underneath this dusty old girl, we've got, well, the gas struts. Those are dope. The harnesses are in, the booster's in. This good old girl, the SVE radiator is in. Condenser's in, brand new. I mean, obviously that's going to be coming back out to put the motor in there, but we got that taken care of. And again, with the addition of the hood struts, we're going to have to do some more alignment after the fact on there. Got door handles and door locks on the car, and they function. And another little cool surprise. Oh, what's we got here? We got some, we got some black. We got some black leather going on in here. That's cool. Moving further back. Got the latches on the coupe deck lid. Got the lock mechanisms in it. That's functioning. Got the wiring harness ran through there for that. Tail lights are in. That shuts nice and minty like. Another view from, oh wait, let me get the handle. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. So yes sir. The dash is installed. The new Havoc system is in there with the condenser. I'm not condenser, but the evaporator core and the heater core. Been rebuilt, replaced. Ooh, don't slam me. Don't be so mean. Still got buff and compound stuffed on it. Got to clean that off. Well, guys, that is SpongeBob SquareStang update. Thing still to come for this car is I'm going to install this top because there wasn't anything wrong with it, but vinyl just not going to cut it for this build. It's going to be cloth, but I'm going to go ahead and put that in just so I know all my trim and moldings and whatnot are in place, which are happening right there. Last bit of the trim. They're all going to match the gloss black of the handles and the gloss black of the pieces. The mirrors are also gloss. All the trim, even around the windshield, is going to be glossed, as are those. Not going to do the matte finish or the satin that the factory would have done. With this color, I want it to pop with something a little bit better. Still don't know about the wheels. Tell me what you guys think, man. 18-inch reps. They look cool. I mean, it's going to look a lot better with some weight in the car, and I got some lowering springs to bring her down, but I just don't know if those are the wheels for me. I've got some others in mind, but I'm not locked into anything yet, so I would appreciate some feedback from you guys. I mean, the whole theme here, keep in mind, is going to be pewter and black, so everything has to be either pewter or black. That's the only choices that I've got. However, I have seen LMR has some wheels that I really like. They're 18-inch, what the heck are they called? Revos or something of the sort. They're like a concaved wheel, staggered fitment, and they're bronze. And I'm thinking the bronze might really pop, really pop. I'm going to try to see if I can't screenshot that image and add it to this video so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And maybe you guys can, give me some advice. What do you think? Doing this all the time, man, it's kind of same old, so it'd be nice to have a little bit more feedback. God knows I got a lot of wheels to choose from. They're stacked up all over the place around here. But SpongeBob, she ain't in the sun, so you can't see her flake dance, but she is very sexy as well. Very sexy. Very nice finish on it. That's 2 stunners back to back. 3, counting the 51 Chevrolet. Boy, things are stepping up around here. Ain't the same old junk flippers. These things are every nut, bolt, and bracket restoration from scratch. No easy feat. They say built not bought. Sir, these are built not bought. Every single thing has been touched on this car. That's a different back bumper cover. That's a different rear spoiler. Or I'm sorry, deck lid. That's the steel cowl inducted hood. That's a different front bumper cover. It's in better shape. Ground effects the same. Doors are the same. That's it. Cheese grater taillights are from another one of my cars, and let's take a second to appreciate the cheese graters, clear coated. Look at that. Looky. Oh, and the old school. Remember the old school? But boom. Sexy. Foxbody rehab, man, we're stamping them out. Production is jumping up, getting them accomplished far faster than we have in the past. And there's even more coming. There are at least 4 other vehicles piled up behind this, including some Celines and some Cobras, 93 Cobras. Some very rare stuff. I've got a coupe, a 93 coupe V8 car that's going to get some love in here pretty shortly as well. Once I can knock these out. This is at the final stages of just reassembly. So as you saw under the engine compartment, we're not far from being able to ready to put the motor back in it. However, I'm going to go through the engine and make sure that I've got, you know, it's been regasketed and painted, and a new oil pump and new timing chain and all the basic common fail items of the motor that I already know ran well. I'm just going to clean it up because I don't want any leaks on this car whatsoever. And she's got a nice T5 already picked out for her with a decent Hurst shifter. I have the complete black leather interior for it, and as you would have seen when I opened up this trunk, which is a big deal, by the way, because I tell you, having a key and having it function with the hinges, that's a long time coming. I mean, obviously I'm going to buy these. I'll probably order these today, as a matter of fact. And I need the little rubber bumpers, rubber baby bumpers right here. Every one of them I tried to pull out of the old cars, they just ripped. And this is one set of rear interior pieces. I've got two to choose from when it comes time to put those in. The trunk has been detailed and painted as well. You can see some of it at least. You can't see it all. That doesn't go there. A lot of people don't like convertibles. I get it. If you only have one Foxbody, I can understand why you wouldn't want it to be a convertible. A lot of people out there like the feel of the solid top, feel like the car's faster. That's cool. But for me, I'm looking forward to having a super clean, super nice, super reliable with cold air conditioning convertible. The entire interior has already been dynamatted with the addition of the vinyl top and the headliner that will have installed in it as well. It should actually be a pretty silent, pretty quiet ride, more so than any other convertible Foxbody out there, because that's one of my complaints about them, is the rattling and all the sorts. Well, this has subframe connectors, and it'll have some suspension modifications such as in control arms and things of the sort, all polyurethane bushings, everything you're going to need to give it the best opportunity possible to be quiet while it's operating. It's a shame that this thing's so dirty. It sits under here for now while Myrtle has taken over the forefront of all of our work. But you guys have been paying attention to Myrtle. She's getting lonely over here. She's getting jealous. SpongeBob SquareSting is not getting any love right now because, hell, well, I haven't been posting up any videos of her work. We've spent the last couple of days, you know, a couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there, taking care of some finalizing, getting it ready to where I can at least secure the top on it and have a complete closed-in car with windows that function and things of the sort. And then I can get back to working on the interior. As soon as that's done, then it's drivetrain, and I got to finish doing the bottom of the car. But even the engine bay, for those of you that haven't been paying attention, I took the time while I had it apart to even base coat clear the engine bay, the K-member, underneath the car, in the tunnel, and then detail every single nut and bolt that goes back onto it, including the K-member bolts. The arms had been done. Brand new rack and pinion. Detailed out the steering column and the shaft there. Even as far as the nuts that hold the solenoid on. Now, a lot of people are giving me hell. Why didn't you do the wire tuck? Listen, man, I don't know if you've ever had a wire tuck. They look dope, but when it comes time to service that vehicle, when you have a solenoid go out, or you have any other item that misfunctions, then you have to pull the wheel off and pull the inner fender out. And no thanks. I need something that I can jump in and drive across the country if I want to. And if I have an issue along the way, I want to easily be able to access those items and be able to keep this thing on the road. Now, for perhaps my Coyote swap and some of the other ones, I might go a little bit more custom on it because it's not going to see, you know, massive amounts of travel. This car, I am building it 100% to be as good as it was new, if not better. So I expect to be able to jump in this car and head across the country if I want to, without any fear of reliability issues. Everything from brakes to suspension to electronics, every wiring harness has been meticulously gone through, inspected, and taped back up. There is nothing that has been left untouched, because hell, what's the fun in building them if they all require constant work after the fact? And I am not interested in constantly wrenching on this god dang car once it's done. I need it to be done in the done pile, up on a lift maybe with a cover over it, until I decide to take it out on the perfect day. So realistically, the car won't get driven a lot, but when it does, it might get driven far. So it's nice to know that the reliability should be there. Ironically enough, I've had a lot of interest in the car. A lot of people have made offers on it, and pretty good for most Foxbody convertible offers that no thanks. I have hundreds of man hours in this car, hundreds. And yeah, you never get what you put into it, but when you construct one to this level and you can stand behind it in this way, yeah, I am in no hurry to sell the car. So I will enjoy it on just the right perfect days for as long as I possibly can. And hell, who knows, maybe one day the right trade offer will come along and I might trade her for something I like more. That's how I've gotten both of my 93 Cobras and some of my other machines. So guys, if you're falling in love with it, be thinking already what you're going to offer for the trades. Money's boring. Everybody likes cash, but all hundreds look the same. What you got? I'm a trade guy. Well, guys, from the guys here at Foxbody Rehab, I want to say thank you for keeping up with us. We're ramping it up, so we're everywhere. We're getting there very quickly. People are definitely starting to recognize the name and associate it with shiny. I'll be damned. So as long as we can keep that up and stay away from these, everything will be all right. And then for your viewing pleasure, just to send us off right, to give you comparison for the last two that have come out back to back. The third is at the other shop, so I can't show you that. But Project Myrtle, she was rough and ugly. Look at the undercarriage of the car above her that I'm not going to show you because we're not ready for that yet. But look at that. Look at that. Two back-to-back stunner Fox bodies. Hard top, Cobra clone. Gorgeous. Gorgeous in every way. Every detail. I'm going to put this out there. This is SpongeBob's time to shine, okay? I hate to take the spotlight away, but I have an idea that I kind of bounced off of a couple people, and we like it. So, what would you think if you took this stripe, just this one, okay, and did it body color? So we take the original color of the car, wow, that reflection, huh? And then we carry it right there. So basically, it would just be the wraparound on both sides. The pinstripes and the top and bottom we would leave as Daniel Carpenter made them. But the center, you know, keep in mind, this is not a Cobra. It was never built to be a Cobra. The only reason it has Cobra parts is because, let's face it, they're the coolest ever made for the Fox body. It is impossible, in my opinion, to find a better ground effects kit. I like Celine stuff, but 93 Cobra is just the bee's knees. So, okay, advice. Do I paint that blue? Gray, whatever the hell color this is. Nobody really knows. Do I do that? And what wheels do I choose for this? It's busy, guys. I don't have the time I used to have to sit and daydream and scroll through pictures of everybody's cars to be like, ooh, I like those wheels. Help me. Help a brother out. We call that HBO. Help a brother out. Foxbody Rehab needs your help. Needs your advice. What should I do here? What do you think of this one? I mean, we all know you love that one. But what do you think about this one? The forgotten one. Poor old girl. I love you, SpongeBob. And if you don't know, I'm going to send pictures. I'm going to include pictures too. This car was underwater. Completely submerged, literally underwater. Not got some carpet wet. No, sir. The pictures that I'm going to show after the video will show you this much of the top exposed while the entire vehicle is underwater. That is another reason why I did not use anything. No electronics, nothing, no motors, no actuators, no relays, nothing. It was reused. The front and rear suspension has been traded out. All the body panels, complete interior gut, every single wire throughout the entire car. Nothing was left untouched. And nothing is original to the car. It's all per my build. So guys, as always, I really appreciate you staying up with me. It means a lot, man. I tell you, to watch the channel grow, and it's starting to pick up speed, and it's really, really heartwarming to know that there's still people out there that like these cars. Who'd have thought these old junkers from all those years ago are becoming classics and desirable again? That's why idiots like me are taking the hundreds of man hours required to completely restore them. Over-restore, I'd say, at this stage. So guys, once again, man, appreciate you watching. Really do. It's awesome. Help HBO, remember? HBO. Help me finish my projects. Well, guys, from us to you, be well, be safe, be healthy. Prosperous lives, man. Hope you guys do well and succeed at everything you try. Foxbody Rehab, we support you.